Good morning, guys. This is Big John back with Sasquatch Airsoft. Yesterday we did, I actually have the video uploading right now, but yesterday we did a unboxing of the new Specna Arms SA X01 PDW, not the M4, just to be correct. There are videos of the M4, a lot more videos of the M4 up on YouTube. So that's really big reason why I wanted to do an unboxing of this one and an in-depth review of this one. I have had a little bit of time to play with it yesterday while after I did that unboxing video. And as you can see, I've got my attachments on here now. Monstrum 3 times, the handguard or the front grip that came with it, this tracer unit right here, which I played with a little last night, got my sling mount hooked into here. It also does have a sling mount in the back, and it has 2 up front as well. And then on the other side here I have my flashlight and visible laser combo. It looks a little goofy. I don't know if I'm going to keep it there. We'll see. I also don't know if I'm going to keep this hand guard here because I think it's more comfortable for me to hold it like this, and that's kind of why they made the trigger area kind of like that. We're also going to be looking at the S-mags that come with it, as well as the this is a G&G. I know I have it labeled wrong. It says 120 on it. I got mixed up. This is a G&G 60 round, 68 round mid cap, and then this is the classic Army X9 120 round mag. They both do work on this platform without any issues. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of that. I also wanted to take a second, I'm going to set this aside a minute. I also wanted to take a second, and I know I said something about it in my previous video, my other Specna Arms. Like I said, I really recommend the Specna Arms to any new players, but I was talking about paint jobs and different paint jobs that I did on guns. This is another one like I did with my G&G. It has that crackle effect. It really reminds me of like classic Call of Duty. I did a much better job on this one than I did on the G&G, if you guys can really see that. So this is my other Specna. This is my M4 Specna. I usually run this one with a Firestorm 1500 round drum flash mag. So I just wanted to share that a little bit with you guys. I haven't made a video on this. I don't know if I'm going to, just because this is an older gun. They still sell these. You can pick up this. This is a quarter series entry level gun. You can pick this up for I think around 180 bucks on Evike, and for the money, you can't go wrong. This is a fantastic gun. After being out of the sport for quite a few years and selling all my previous stuff, which I should have never done, I got back in it, and this was the first AEG that I bought after doing a bunch of research and hearing a lot of good things about Specna. I love this gun. This is one thing that will never not be in my collection, no matter what happens to it, just because I love it. I love the custom job I did to it. And she's been good to me. So I'm gonna set that back aside there. And I have a couple targets set up. I have some. I have these mags. I'm gonna get these mags loaded up. Whoops. And we're gonna go outside, and I'm gonna do. I believe I'm gonna set a target at 100 feet. And then we're going to do one at like 150, 160 as well with the X01. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. And stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're out here with the Specna X Series X01 and I got a target set up out there. Not sure if you guys can see it real well. I think she's placed at around 80 to 100 foot. I'm probably going to back up a little bit here to just give a little more distance. And we're going to be testing out how she shoots. As usual, we're going to do a little chrono first. I'm going to tell you where this guy's shooting with the stock spring. Just go ahead and set it for 30s. That's what we got in here, 30 gram BBs. We'll go ahead. About 1.6 to 110 joule. About 285 feet per second with the 30s. And we're gonna see how accurate it is. So, let me extend my stock here. We'll get right into it. Oh no, having some feeding problems. It might be those BBs I'm using. I think it's going to be those BBs I'm using. That one's empty. That one fed fine. The S series. Oh, that binary trigger. Alright, that's the 100 round from the S series. Let's try this one again. Yeah, I don't think this mag likes those BBs. There we go. I might need I wonder if a little silicone would fix that. That's the classic Army mags. I was shooting these yesterday. And I didn't have any problems, so I wonder what's going on there. We're gonna go get that target. We're gonna look at it, take a look at it inside. Alright guys, so we're back. Sorry, I was gonna do a little more shooting today. It's a little cold outside. It's about 30 degrees out there, and I was freezing. I thought it was gonna be a little warmer than that today. But we're back inside with the X01 from Specna Arms, and it performed really well given the circumstances, as you guys seen on the video. I don't edit that stuff out because I want you guys to know exactly what's going on. I don't try to shove anything under the rug from you guys. So, as you guys seen in the other part of the video, the classic Army mags didn't perform the best, but that's not because of them not being compatible with this gun. I want to point that out. I tested some better BBs with these after I shot the these Lancer Tactical Bio Series. I've had issues in the past with these magazines not feeding well. As well as the Lancer Tactical X09 magazines. I thought originally it was a magazine problem. It is not a magazine problem. It is a BB quality problem. These ones, and I think they're called Thunderhead or Thunderstrike. You can get them on Amazon. I bought these the other day because they were cheap. I got this 5,100 rounds for about, I think it was 22 bucks. And I was like, man, that's a steal. I gotta try these out and see if they feed well. With these ARP9 mags or the X9 mags, they're really particular in what kind of BBs you put through them. They're very picky. So I always recommend Blue Mag Airsoft BBs. They fire great out of these. They're a little bit more money. You're going to get about half of the quantity that you get with these, but you're not going to have misfeeds. On the other hand, the Thunderstrike brand BBs did not feed at all in these. These Lancer Tacticals, I have a couple missed shots here and there, or a couple dry fires, aside from one set that I had put in there. But they do kind of feed if you play with them a little bit. I put a little tiny bit of silicone, just a single drop in before on the feed lip here before I loaded another mag in, and they fed fine after I did that with them. But you shouldn't have to do that in order for them to feed. So I'm going to be returning these. I gotten 2 of these, so a total of 10,200 rounds. I'm going to be returning these, and I'm going to be buying some Blue Mag, and I'm not going to be going with these again. Now that being said, these will be fine for M4 magazines. I've loaded these into M4 magazines; they feed fine. So no problems with that if you're running an M4 or something like that. Just not with the ARP9 magazines or the X9 magazines. That being said, the gun shot fantastically. I'm very, very happy with this gun. It has great range. I was only shooting at about 100 feet, and I could have done a lot more than that. It chronos in very well. It's a little high for my milsim, so it's going to be classified as a rifleman class, not an SMG class, but that's okay. I don't plan on doing any full auto anyway, just because I don't like to waste BBs. So, if you can see, here we have our target, absolutely peppered, and good groupings too. I mean, they are kind of all over the place, but that had to do with the wind a little bit. Right here, we shredded it apart. I mean, this was probably 5, 6, even 7 BBs that went through this area right here. I could stick my finger through that. These are the same targets I usually use. And I mean, you guys can see that thing is peppered. Put it up to my chest. You're not going to have any problem hitting somebody center of mass with this. This is a 10 by 10 target. Pretty relatively small. Generally your targets are going to be a little bit bigger than that. So with that being said, that kind of is our video for today. If anybody wants to see the programming features of the trigger of this gun, if you're thinking about picking one of these up, I would be happy to go over some of that stuff. The only thing I really didn't mess with yet is the trigger sensitivity, but I'm pretty happy with where it's sitting at the moment. It really doesn't matter to me. I know a lot of people like to have a hairpin trigger where they only have to kind of pull it just a little bit for it to go off, but I'm pretty happy with where mine sits at the moment. I don't feel like I need to go that route. I have the binary trigger set. You can set this to safe, semi, and auto, and then you can do safe, semi, binary. You can also do safe, semi, burst, and you can also do safe, semi, semi, which is going to be probably my go-to for the milsim I'm attending, just because I'm going to be in semi-auto for the whole entirety of it. And just in case I hit that selector while I'm playing, I just want to make sure I'm in semi. I don't want to be caught out by the refs or anything for using full auto or have any issues from other players for accidentally switching it over to full auto. So like I said, if you guys want to see more video about the trigger programming and the gate aster separately, let me know about that. Or any of the various attachments that I have on here, I would be happy to provide more information about that stuff as well. But for now, this has been Big John with Sasquatch Airsoft, and I'll see you guys in the next round.